Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this wireless mouse to be impressively lightweight yet reassuringly sturdy, despite its all-plastic construction. All the buttons and the scroll wheel provide a satisfying, tactile feel, and our reviewer absolutely loved the integrated thumb rest, noting it as a primary reason for choosing this specific device. The main draw for this client, however, was the promise of a software-free experience. The ability to plug this mouse into any computer and have it work instantly, with all custom settings saved directly on the device, is a massive advantage. For customization, there's a clever web portal on the manufacturer's site that allows for direct configuration without installing any bloated applications. This is an especially welcome feature for those on operating systems like Linux, which are often overlooked by peripheral manufacturers. However, the experience wasn't without a few frustrations. Our reviewer was disappointed to find that the 5 pre-programmed DPI stages are fixed. There's no way to disable unused ones or add more. Strangely, while you can assign a button to cycle through DPI levels, there's no similar option for cycling through different user profiles. Furthermore, the web-based customization tool is a bit restrictive, as it only functions on Chromium-based browsers and doesn't work with Firefox. This client also found that the advertised wireless configuration over its 2.4 GHz connection didn't work, forcing a wired connection to make any adjustments. For those on Linux, it's worth noting that an extra step is required. A security feature blocks the browser from communicating with the device by default, but this can be fixed by adding a specific UDEV rule. Despite these quirks, the overall satisfaction is high, and this reviewer plans to continue using this mouse as their daily driver.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer stumbled upon this mouse almost by accident, noting a surprising lack of online discussion or reviews about its release. Our reviewer was specifically hunting for a peripheral with a shape reminiscent of the popular Logitech G502, as they were looking for a much lighter alternative to their heavy G604. Despite the blind purchase, some confidence came from having a fantastic keyboard from the same manufacturer that has been a reliable workhorse for them. This client states that this is, honest to God, maybe the best mouse for the money they've tried in the last several years, and they've tested nearly 30 different devices in that time. The positive impressions start from the moment you hold it. The switch feel and sound are crisp, the side buttons are perfectly sized and placed, and even the stock skates glide smoothly right out of the box. Furthermore, the scroll wheel has a satisfying feel, the weight is a massive relief, and the straightforward implementation of dedicated buttons for DPI and polling rate is a welcome feature. The physical construction is also top-notch. The shell exhibits no flex or creaking, and its coating is very similar to what Razer uses on their products, though our reviewer finds this one to be slightly grippier and more pleasant to the touch. After an extended period of heavy daily use, we're talking a full 8-hour workday followed by intense, click-heavy gaming, the mouse has held up flawlessly, feeling just as good as it did on day one. This client stands by their initial glowing assessment, still amazed that such a high-quality, well-designed product has managed to fly so far under the radar.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer was honestly surprised by this mouse. It's genuinely rare to find something that tries to bridge the gap between hardcore gaming and everyday productivity quite like this. Usually you have to choose between a heavy, ergonomic mouse that's great for long work sessions but sluggish for fast-paced games, or a lightweight gaming mouse with minimal buttons that's terrible for anything beyond twitch reflexes. Our reviewer found this mouse to be remarkably light, boasting excellent responsiveness and sensor accuracy, which is crucial for first-person shooters. What sets it apart is its ergonomic design, which is comfortable whether you prefer a palm or fingertip grip, combined with an extra programmable button. It seems geared towards people who want to enjoy gaming, especially FPS titles, but also need something reasonably capable for general use. Of course, there are other mouses that are more specialized and possibly even better in their respective fields. This client also wanted to mention that the 8K polling rate is probably overkill for most users. Sticking with 1K is perfectly adequate. Now onto the downsides, the overall build quality feels a bit cheap, and the reviewer isn't a fan of the Huano switches, finding them a bit stiff. However, they do appreciate that they're known for their reliability. On a more positive note, the scroll wheel and side buttons are well designed and easy to use. Just be aware that the switches are on the louder side if noise is a concern.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.